Let me know in the comments what you're reading in April. I've got 4 hopefuls that I'm looking to put down, 2 fiction, 2 nonfiction. Let's get into it. First up, I'm about halfway done with Wool. It's starting to get really, really good. I love the writing style. It is extremely dark and gritty. The character development so far is fantastic. We're starting to see the storyline truly develop. Really, really liking this book. Hoping to finish this by the end of the week because I'm starting to really want to watch the show. But so far, Wool is fantastic. First nonfiction read for April, I've already started digging into, which is The Wolf Age by Tor Shaya. It covers the history of the Vikings and the Anglo-Saxons and their battle for the North Sea Empire. The Wolf Age was actually fully translated from Norwegian. So this is a pretty interesting book that I've been looking to dive into for quite some time. It's one of my priority history reads for 2025. Started digging into it about 50 pages in. I'm a huge fan of Viking history, and if you are, I definitely think you should read this book. I'm in crippling fantasy debt at the moment, but if I'm able to get through Wool in a reasonable amount of time, I'm going to start on The Grace of Kings. This is one that is on a long list, as you can see back here, of fantasy and fiction books that I want to get to in 2025. But the more reviews I see, the more I look through the pile that I want to read. The Grace of Kings just happened to find its way to the top, and I'm really excited to get to this one. Last up in April is The Art Thief. This is a really interesting nonfiction book. It's about a man who stole about $2 billion worth of art over 200 unique heists. And his really only motivation was that he loved art. He had no master grand plan other than he wanted to collect art and really just frankly couldn't afford it. It's a pretty thin book. Should be able to get through it pretty quickly, but this is a really interesting book that I saw when I was shopping for books last week. I'm just so interested to hear this story because why else would you steal extremely expensive, famous art knowing that there's a very high likelihood you're going to get caught just to collect it? But yeah, super excited to dive into this one. This is a stack I'm looking to put down in April. Hopefully I can get through all of them. Let me know in the comments what you're going to be reading this month.